How you doing, YouTube? Well, today what we're gonna talk about is how to vacate a warrant or bench warrant. So obviously, when you got a warrant, that means that if you get caught and you get stopped by cops for any type of reason, they will take you in. Now, recently, less than a year ago, they said that they're not gonna take you in for warrants, but I think that's a lie. So if you got a warrant, do not go to the precinct because you'll do the 3 days in essential bookings before you see a judge. Do not call the warrant squad because then you'll do the same thing. They're gonna take you to the precinct. Oh, and then you'll go through all that. Usually, if you call the warrant people, sometimes they'll take you straight to the court. But you don't want to do any of that because you usually go in handcuffs. They still handcuff you, take you in front of the judge, say, Judge, he came in on his own. So we'll vouch on that part. But still, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you go to the building when you have court and you go to the court clerk, to the chief court clerk. They got every courtroom has a clerk's office. Every court building has a clerk's office. So you go there, the main office. You don't go to where you think you have courtroom, to where you think you have court in the courtroom. Don't do that because usually you'll get arrested. But what you want to do is you go to the court clerk. You tell them you want to reschedule a date. If you know you ain't gonna make it anytime soon, ask for a month, 2 months. But they'll take off the warrant and they'll give you a paper. You carry it and keep that paper just in case it takes time to process. Because if you get arrested and they try to take you in and it hasn't been updated in the system, you're going through jail. Through the central bookings where you spend like 3 days. Usually they'll take you to a precinct. And then after the precinct, when they get enough people for a bus, or if the bus comes, they'll take you. But you're still spending time. So go to the clerk's office. You tell them, listen, this is my name, so and so. I know my case number, or I don't know my case number. I had a court date. I can't remember when. I believe I missed it. I'd like to reschedule a court date, and they're gonna give you a court date. Now they're gonna ask you when you want it. Usually, I would prefer the next day. I don't like dealing with courts. Whatever, fine. But you can tell them, listen, I got an emergency, a family emergency. I'm going out. Is there any possible way I could get it from 3 months from now? Try to get as long as you can, especially if you're gonna get an attorney or you're representing yourself and you need time. But vacate the warrant. Once you vacate the warrant, that's how you vacate it. You ask for another court date. That's how you vacate the warrant. They give you a paper. Keep that paper with you at all times, and that's the best way to vacate a warrant. There's other processes for people that got attorneys where your attorney can show up for you and vacate it and then continue the case. But if you're on your own, you go to the court building, request that a new court date. When you request a new court date, that's how they vacate it. It says the warrant has been lifted. You got a new court date, and that's how you do that. Thank you.